Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about taking responsibility for your mistakes. What happens when a magical wish turns into a wild disaster? Deep in Cloverwood, a mischievous duende named Pipo made a tiny mistake. Huge results. Pipo had curly green hair, boots made of bark, and a wand carved from a lightning-struck twig. He granted small wishes, but with a twist. One morning, a sleepy hedgehog named Tilly wished her burrow had a bit more space. Pipo, as usual, didn't listen too closely. With a zap of his twig, the entire hill exploded with sparkles. Tilly's burrow wasn't just bigger. It had 12 floors and a hot tub. Tilly blinked at her shiny new tower. That's not what I meant," she said. But Pipo spun, bowed, and vanished in a puff of blue dust. As night fell, the glowing tower startled nearby owls. "Too bright," hooted one. Roots cracked. Streams changed. Even the bees were lost. By morning, chaos had spread. The tower had grown again. Now it had a golden slide, popcorn fountains, and a spinning rooftop garden. Tilly, overwhelmed, packed her things and marched toward Pipo's treehouse. "This is too much! You have to undo it!" she cried. Pipo peeked out. But I was only trying to help. Bigger is better, right?" His leaf hat drooped as he heard bees buzzing angrily. "Not always," said Tilly gently. "Sometimes we just want enough. You didn't even ask me what I really needed." Pipo sighed. He peeked through a cracked window and saw animals slipping on syrupy slides and deer tangled in magic ivy. That night, he tried to reverse the spell, but his wand fizzled. "Oh no! I didn't write this wish in my wish log. I broke Rule 11. "What does that mean?" asked Tilly, eyes wide. Pipo gulped. "If a wish isn't logged, it locks into the world. Only the wishing root can undo it." "Then let's go," said Tilly. Pipo's ears wiggled nervously. "It's deep in the cavern of forgotten whispers, guarded by an echo lynx." With courage bubbling in her paws, Tilly nodded. "We'll go together." So they packed honey crumbs, pineberry juice, and a glow moss map. The path twisted through frost-furred forests, crossed a bridge of singing stones, and dipped into an emerald cave that hummed like a lullaby. Deeper they went until silence swallowed every sound. Then, whoosh! A silver lynx appeared, its fur flickering with echoes. "Why do you come?" it asked, its voice like wind in a bottle. Tilly stepped forward. "We made a mistake. We want to make it right." The echo lynx stared into Pipo's eyes. "Do you accept the burden of mending what you broke?" it whispered. "Yes," Pipo said, his voice shaking but firm. "Even if it's hard, even if I lose my magic, I want to fix it." The lynx blinked once. A root grew from the cave floor, curling with golden leaves. "Speak your unwish," it commanded. Pipo held Tilly's paw. "I undo the wish I cast. I offer care, not excess. May her home return to the size of her heart." A warm light burst from the root and wrapped around them like a hug. When they opened their eyes, they were back in Cloverwood. The tower was gone. In its place stood Tilly's cozy burrow, just as it was before, but with a tiny extra window for stargazing. Bees hummed gently. Streams flowed true. Owls blinked in comfort. The forest, once again, sighed in soft balance. Pipo glanced at his wand. It was shorter now. "Some magic fades when it's misused," he whispered. "But maybe that's fair." "You did the right thing," Tilly said, nudging him. "That's more powerful than any wand." From that day, Pipo wrote every wish carefully, asked lots of questions, and always checked his wish log twice. And sometimes, when the stars twinkled just right, he'd sit with Tilly and toast pineberry juice to the magic of getting things right. Moral: taking responsibility for your mistakes is the first step toward making things right. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.